Hello, I'm Dominic from Evaline, and this is Popularity.
You're working on a new record to be released pretty soon. What can you tell us about it? What can we expect?
Um, it's called Woven Material, and we've been working on it for about 3 years now. It's been a long, pretty arduous process to finally get it out, and we're very excited and really happy to get it out and, see what happens.
What are you most proud of about the album? Is there anything that you accomplished that you never thought that you'd be able to pull off?
I think we're probably most proud of is just the fact that we're actually finally getting this record out, because it's been, like I said, it's been a pretty long process. Writing it, it was over the span of 3 years. We weren't sure when it was going to get released, if it was going to get released. So finally getting it out and able to tour off of it is all pretty elated. So.
What is the first thing that comes to mind when I say the following song titles? First one, Hours.
Hours. That was actually one of the earlier songs on the record that we wrote. It was kind of our attempt to get a song that was a little more straightforward. Because a lot of songs prior to that song, we were kind of writing songs that were a little bit more obscure and kind of went off on tangents. So that was kind of a more focused song that we ended up writing and enjoying.
What about Beneath the Fire?
That song actually, that one came later in the writing process. It actually, we worked on it with our producer Dan Austin. He basically kind of helped co-write that. Our bassist, he generally had that song, the foundation already created, and then we kind of came in and just that was all one of our favorite songs for quite a while.
Can you talk a bit about some of the highs and the lows that you went through while creating the album?
I mean, yeah. Like I said, it was a super long, arduous process because it took just to get the actual, after we had written most of the songs, just to get it rolling on, getting a producer and getting everything going. That even took about a year just to get that. So just kind of being home, not really having money, not really knowing kind of the trajectory of where things were going. I think that was probably the hardest. Not unknown, I think, writing all these songs and not really knowing what was going to come together, or if it was going to come together. So that was the low. The high, I would say, was when we actually finally got the okay to record it, and we got to fly out to record it in England. That was a pretty incredible experience, actually, getting to go to another country and write and work on a record over there.
What would you say are the key challenges that you faced during the creative process?
Well, with our band, it's a pretty big democracy, and there's 6 of us, so a lot of the time, someone will have a view or an opinion. Someone will have one that's completely contrary to that. So it's kind of that push and pull and compromise. So there's a lot of one opinion is given, then someone else will give one. And a lot of the times they're so conflicting because someone has a different view of the song. So that's one of the more difficult ones, because the writing process for us can be a little tedious sometimes. But in the end, we end up getting a song that, we're more proud of that way.
What would you say is the biggest thing that you've learned about yourself throughout the whole album creation process this time?
That I've learned to just kind of kind of, if there's something of a song or a, idea that we're working on that I can't really fully get behind, to just kind of sit it out for a little bit, not sit it out, but not be the extremely opinionated, because the other guys can get it going, and then once it goes, I can come in and help then, as opposed to where I used to just kind of always want to, take the lead. And so now I've just kind of learned to, when something's not working with my own views and my opinions, just kind of sit back and let it develop, and then intervene and give in my opinions and so forth.
Is there a song of yours that you enjoy the most or enjoy playing live the most?
At the moment, we're actually we're playing this cover that Johnny Cash he played. It's actually an old folk song, and I don't think it's ever a known official writer of the song, but it's called God's Gonna Cut You Down, and we've been playing that for the past few months, and that's really fun. We've never really done a cover, so it's kind of fun to have your own interpretation of the song, and that's probably been my favorite so far. But on the actual record that's going to be releasing, I'd probably say right now They're There, because I don't even play guitar. I need to play drums, so that's probably my favorite song now off the actual album.